Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It's Sephiroth here. I can't get that to go away, but oh well. September 28th is Blood Moon. Yeah, get excited for it. I think it's the last one ever. I call it the Blood Moon. It might be a slow clip. So that is nothing to do with this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the real way to download the Ark Dev Kit. Last way was real, and it's how they used it for the time being, but I'm kind of glad that they fixed it this way, and I'm going to unlist that video, because I only delete videos that I do really, really bad on. I unlist videos that I did good on, but are just irrelevant anymore. So, in the description, I believe the first link that I post, because I might post 2, maybe 3 links. And then, of course, I do my average thing that I post underneath everything for, like, Twitter and Facebook. But I usually give that a couple, you know, lines, skip down. I wouldn't call it a paragraph, but whatever. Paragraph of sites. But yeah, no, so I'm downloading the Ark Dev Kit. After you download it, because it was telling me right here, and I don't know why my mouse is spazzing out, and I don't know why I'm only downloading at 26 frames per second, when it's just the freaking screen, the windows, but whatever. But this will go up very slowly after about 87% because it's like 55 gigabytes. But it told me at first, it was like, oh, you're downloading 13 megabytes per second, and yeah, of course I'm a badass. No, I'm joking. You download 13 megabytes per second, you have this much left over, and after that completed, it just stayed at 87. I was like, oh god, I got a defective thing, I gotta re-download it. And then it went to 88% like 2 minutes later, so I don't know what the heck's going on. But at least it's slowly going up. The reason why I'm making this video right now without doing too much editing is because, of course, the Ark mod contest, and this thing isn't going to load, by the way. I don't know why I clicked on it. But another thing is, one of my friends, he was telling me, he was like, oh, I don't know why increasing your SSD and like doing all that RAM stuff would increase your download speed. I was like, it's more than just pulling stuff from the internet. I mean, a big thing is your internet provider, but you also got to think it also has to put the stuff in the disk. See, it went up to 89%, but it takes forever after like 87, and it's done showing like how much you downloaded. So anyway, so SSDs do make a lot of sense. I do, you know, one thing I do not understand about computers, like, and I've built a couple computers in my time, and I've looked at parts for quite a while, but it's like, the SSD, it'll be like 500 megabytes, and then like, Comcast will be like, oh, 105 megabyte thing, and then like, if you go into your processes, you know, the control panel, control shift escape, you know, for your task manager, whatever way you want to use it, and you go in there, and this thing's still taking forever. But when you go in there and you go all the way over into your network, it's like 1 gigabyte. It always tells you 1 gigabyte. And there's no way in hell that you're going to download 1 gigabyte per second. I think the max was 155 megabytes per second. I don't know. It was something pretty darn high. I've got mine up to... Well, it matters with programs, because like for World of Warcraft I got it up to 55. For Defiance I got it up to 75. For Steam, I got it up to 34, but that's through overclocking and, you know, when I had, like, was downloading mainly on my SSD and a bunch of different stuff. But anyways, on to this. I don't know what this is. I want to check that out later, though. But this is the Ark Survival Evolved modding contest. The grand prize is $15,000, an Alienware Area 51 desktop. It can hold 4 graphic cards. My computer can hold 5, so that's better. But that's just because my computer is bigger, but it looks cooler. It also has adjustable lights and an Alienware, like, really good computers. They did a really good job on the computers, and this is no offense to them, but this is just how marketing works in general. If an Alienware computer is $5,000, take $500 off of it. You are actually paying for the thing. I'm not making fun of them. They are a great company, and who cares if you're paying for the thing? You know, that's a warranty. I got it built from one of the best, you know, manufacturers, but I'm just saying, you know, if you built it yourself, it might not be as professionally made as them, like wires in certain spots, but if you took $5,000 and bought one of their computers, or $5,000 and built one of your own, yours is probably going to be better. It's just going to be looking sloppier and all the blah blah blah. But no, seriously, the Area 51's somewhere between, I see one for $2,000, but I think it was like gutted a lot. And plus they're going to come with different things. So Area 51 somewhere between $2,000 to $4,000. Still really good computer. My computer is $1,400. $15 when I first got it, and it went down to $1,200, and then I upgraded it, and now it's back at $1,400. So yeah, no, that would even be better. I hope I get it. I don't see why I wouldn't win first. The only thing I have to compete with is Dodo Island. Cool map, great concept, not a lot of time put into it. The NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 Ti, that's like the Titan graphics card. One of the best graphics card ever. I doubt it's ever going to, well, not ever, but I doubt it's going to be beaten for like 5 years. So, that's pretty cool. But, man, did I get off? I have a feeling like I got off subject, because I was showing you guys how to download the thing. You go into the description, you click on it, you download it. I might edit this video around so this is first. But anyways, so you go into the description, you click on the link, you download the, we're going to put this over here for a second, the Epic Games Launcher, and then you go right here into the Ark thing, you click on that, and you go to create, and you download it. You do need to own the game, I believe. I'm not for sure, but I believe, because whenever you open it up, it'll be like, hey, you gotta choose the file directory. And if you guys don't know how to do that, if you guys have any questions at all, just let me know. But yeah, you just download that, and then you get the Ark Dev Kit. Don't get it through Steam anymore, because I don't think it'll work. Maybe after you download it through the Epic Games Launcher, it'll work through Steam. But every single time I try to open it in Steam, it would take me to this thing to download this. But anyway, so yeah, the 980 Ti graphics card somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 alone. I believe more near 1,000 though. The GTX 960 is really good. Alienware X51 desktop somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, and $5,000 American money is good, of course. $2,500, and then the graphics card alone, that 960 somewhere between $500 and $800. So you know that's really good no matter what you get. Good luck to all of you. Even if I do lose, hopefully this prompts a lot of people to make some really good mods of the game for me to see. And I guess you guys can check out this Mad Max Fury Road thing, so sweepstakes. I'm gonna check that out here in a little bit. But no, like the main thing here is about Ark. I told you how to download it. I explained a little bit about computers to you guys. But yeah, no, like the SSDs will be like 500 megabytes per second. I don't even know how to get it up to that. I mean, maybe it's just moving, but still it does take time. You know, like maybe after you're moving a file that's over 500 megabytes, like if you're a gigabyte, even though it's not exactly 1,000 megabytes, you guys know what I'm talking about. But like if you're moving something for a gigabyte, it'll take like 2 seconds, you know. So maybe that's what that means. But like always, anything between 40 megabytes and like 400 megabytes, it still takes the second. So like I don't know if they optimize that correctly or if it's just everything does have to take a second. But that's kind of how that works. But yeah, there's no milliseconds with SSDs, man. It's just pure seconds. But no. Oh, and if you don't know what SSD is, there's a solid state drive and then there's an HDD, you know. And one of them kind of has to load stuff up, you know, like it has to spin up and load it. Where the other one, it's just automatically there. HDDs usually have more memory, even though that is untrue because an SSD can have just as much memory. But SSDs have way faster load times. But I heard that RAM's more important than an SSD. And your OS, if you're wondering where to put your OS system, I recommend putting it on the SSD if you have an SSD and an HDD like I do. But it's not really a big deal. Just put your main important stuff on the SSD because it's going to load faster no matter what. But you know, your operating system is going to help your computer load up faster, and usually like your Internet Explorer and Google Chrome and Firefox and Safari and blah 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 all loads up through your OS system because it's downloaded right to your program files, 86, or normal program files, or even users. I think Mac has different things though, and then of course there's Linux. And another thing about Linux, real quickly, because I'm getting super nerdy, is it's kind of weird because Windows is the slowest. I will admit to that. It is the slowest, but it is the safest and it has the most stuff. Mac is in the middle. It's pretty darn safe, but if you're getting targeted by some major hacker, you might be kind of screwed. And I don't know how their antivirus software is, so maybe if you get a hardcore virus, then you might be kind of screwed. But malware shouldn't affect you. And they have a decent amount of stuff, and they're a little bit faster than Windows. Linux is super fast, doesn't have that much stuff though, is really, since it's such open source, which is really good, especially for creators, it can get hacked pretty easily though. Of course, normal Yo-Joe people like me and you, assuming that you're a Yo-Joe, not to just put you guys all in one place, we just want to go on there just to play games or just to make 1 or 2 mods or go on the internet. So you should be fine on any of these systems, so just pick whatever one's your favorite. But, you know, if you do ever decide to run a business, you never know. Like, keep your Linux kind of like extra monitored, even though it would probably be better for creating. Um, is it Linux or Linux? Linux. I think it's Ux, but whatever. But yeah, no, my thing should be almost done downloading. Let me just... No, I'll minimize that. I thought it was going to load up Internet Explorer. Loads in 32 gigabytes per form. But it's at 91%. Hopefully it goes faster for you guys. Who cares? At least we're all going to get the mod thing. We're going to get to see some new mods. I'm creating my mod. Hopefully you guys like it. I would give you guys the name, but whatever. I'll give you guys the name after I publish it first. And it won't be complete before I publish it. I'm going to publish it, then I'm going to slowly complete it from there on. Even though I think the contest did say you have to have a completed mod. I can't believe I can hear my family. I'm in my business area. But anyways, so 10 minutes of me rambling on about nerdy geeky stuff. This is how you get the Ark Dev Kit. That's why I had to ramble on about other stuff, because it's literally so easy. You go to the website I have in the description, or Unreal. I don't think you can go to Epic Games website. We go to Unreal Engine, you download the Epic Games launcher, or I think you can just download the Unreal Engine. Don't quote me on that. And then you just click on the Ark one. And then, of course, you can get the Unreal Engine right here. Unreal Tournament, I believe, is like different tournaments and stuff. And, oh, I don't know what Fortnite. I'll check that is. And then there's like a different engine coming out. Oh, well, it's already out. It's Frostbite. It's pretty cool. But I've been rambling on. You guys don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore, because I don't. So, thanks for watching. Look into the infinite universe that we just created. And, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.